The LAPD now reviewing body-worn cameras, video from those cameras, as it investigates a deadly confrontation between police and a man who they say was armed with a gun. This was just after midnight near a 7-Eleven at Wilbur Avenue and Sherman Way in Reseda. That's when police say that man fired at least one round at officers, and that's when they shot and killed him. Police also say the man who was shot may have been firing in the direction of an apartment building nearby. No neighbors were injured.
That shooting in Reseda is the latest in what has become an increase in police shootings involving the LAPD this year. Now, that's despite police reporting a decrease in violent crime in LA overall. New here at 5, NBC4 investigative reporter Eric Leonard has been tracking what's going on here. He joins us live from the newsroom with more on an update of these contrasting stats. Eric.
Hi, Colleen. Well, the department's own data shows that as of this morning, it's a more than 60% increase in the number of police shootings this year when compared with this time last year. And that number is also significantly higher than any time in the last few years, even during those years when overall crime and the overall crime rate was much higher.
The police shooting this morning in Reseda marks at least the 42nd time this year that officers have fired their guns on duty. At this time last year, that number was 26. The department's latest data shows this year's numbers are well above a 4-year average, and this year's number already tops the 37 police shootings recorded in 2021 when overall violent crime rates were much higher. Over the summer, the Board of Police Commissioners, which provides public oversight of the LAPD, asked for research and more information on the circumstances of all of these shootings, which, as we reported in July, had already begun to increase significantly by mid-year. At the time, LAPD Chief Jim McDonald told me it was because more of the people officers were confronting this year were armed with real or look-alike weapons.
Those shootings are all our officers facing somebody who is, for the most part, armed and assaultive, and they're there to either protect themselves or protect someone from the public.
That's what the LAPD says happened in all 3 of the police shootings that have taken place in the last week. On December 2nd, a detective driving in the Westlake area saw a person being stabbed and shot the alleged attacker. Both men survived. On December 3rd, officers were sent to a home in the Lake Balboa area where a man was being stabbed by his son. Officers shot the son, who died. The father also died of stab wounds. And in the Reseda shooting this morning, the LAPD says officers confronted a man armed with a gun before they opened fire.
So, again, this increase is happening not only as the violent crime rate is lower, but also as there are far fewer LAPD officers on the streets, making fewer stops of drivers and pedestrians, meaning less overall contact with the public. The LA Mayor's office just emailed a few minutes ago. Mayor Bass is deeply concerned about this recent rise in officer-involved shootings. Her office says every incident will be closely reviewed. We did not hear back from the LAPD about our specific questions about the newest data. Live in the newsroom, I'm investigative reporter Eric Leonard, NBC4 News. Back to you.
All right, Eric, thank you. The DA will not seek the death penalty for the man accused of killing General Hospital actor Johnny Wachter. He was shot last year after encountering a group trying to steal the catalytic converter from his parked car. This happened in downtown Los Angeles after a bartending shift. 19-year-old Robert Barcelo is accused of firing that deadly shot. He has pleaded not guilty. If convicted, he could face life in prison without the possibility of parole.